Good morning from the RHR studio here in New York. This is Ray, W2RE, and we're going to check out propagation between two mega stations on the east coast of the United States at sunrise. The sun is up in Maine, and the sun has just come up in the state of New York. This will be a good indication what 350 miles between two stations at sunrise. Again, it's now 6:15 in the morning. The sun is up in Maine, and the sun is up in New York. I actually have ring cameras at both locations, and it's a little bit more daylight in Maine than it is at New York. New York is actually in gray line. So I'm going to do this test. This is just propagation checking. A lot of my friends have asked me, what's the difference between Maine and New York at sunrise? Well, I did the other video the other day on 15. Today, I'm going to do it on 20 meters. I'm actually on CW. CW is a lot easier to do this test. I'm on 14002. The station in Maine is 5 over 5 over 5 at 175 over 123 over 71. The New York station is 6 over 6 at 122 over 74. Both antennas are pointing towards Europe, and we're going to give this a good test here. When I turn the volume up on the first station, the way this should work is this should only be heard in the left ear. So if you have a headset on, you will hear the same thing I'm hearing. So this is the left ear. And this is the right ear. So when I call CQ from the state of Maine, you'll hear my echo in my right ear. This frequency is clear. I just asked a few moments ago if it's QRL. I'll do it again just to be sure. Okay, nothing heard. So let's give this a test here and see what we hear in Maine versus New York. It may take a few moments for me to get callers. You will notice the echo in my right. Okay, let's see what the signal difference are here. S7. Okay, it was S7 in Maine, S3 in New York. Yep, S6 to S3. So that radio 1, Whiskey Alpha Golf, S3 in Maine. S5 in Maine, not heard in New York. Okay, let's see what this Italian sounds like. S5 in Maine, S4 in New York. One S unit better in Maine. I don't know if that. I think that's 4 Oscar 4 Tango. Let me do that again. Is my audio working? Okay, he was very close between Maine and New York. Okay, so the Golf Zero Lima Lima X-rays, 1 S unit better in Maine. Looks like the UA3's 2 S units better in Maine. Okay, so the DK5FX I think is much louder in Maine. S7 Maine. S2 to S3 in New York. See what this English guy sounds like. I missed his call. Man. Okay, they were pretty close between the two sites. Mrs. Call. Okay, that Sugar M4 was S4 in Maine, S2 in New York. Okay, so the Echo Alpha 1 was 10 over in Maine, S9 in New York. Keep on missing this call. Now I'm going to call CQ from New York. Oh, let me get that in the run mode over here. Sugar Mike 5. Okay, I'm going back to the R6MI from New York. It's not hearing me. Okay. I'll try it again. I'm calling him from New York. I don't think he's hearing me from New York. Let's go back over here. Now I'm going to transmit from Maine. Wow. He didn't hear me from New York. Okay, that okay one was S7 from Maine, S5 from New York. $15 over in Maine. S8 in New York. Let's go to New York. Getting a little big here. Getting a little thick. Okay, there's Mike. Okay. Okay, he's about 10 S units louder in lot going on here. Okay, Radio Tango 4 Delta is louder in Maine by about 1 or 2 S units. Actually, 3 S units. So right now, Maine is about 2 to 3 S units better than New York. Pile-up's getting a little big here. I think that's... Okay, got it. So he's S9 in Maine, S8 in New York. So somebody deliberately QRMing just on 5NN. So the SM6 is 1 S unit better in Maine. I'm going to start calling from New York. Maybe I can quiet down this pile up. So the R3YR, I'm calling from New York. I'll try them from Maine. So let's see what the difference between a United Charlie 3 Alpha is. Big difference. He was 10 over in Maine, about F7 in New York. So this is what happens when I call CQ. I take the risk of having a lot of people call, and then I got somebody just saying thank you 5NNN. So anyway, at this time of the morning, Maine is considerably better, as you could tell. And just look at the band scope between the two stations. So on the left side is the main station. You could see that. Let me do both of them in the CW portion of the band here. Okay. So right now, both band scopes are open, and you can see there's a lot more activity on the left side of the console here in Maine compared to New York. So the band is a little bit better at Maine at this time of the morning. Well, I'll do some more videos.